Hi everyone and welcome to this making vlog. I tried this format because I love watching these videos and I just took the camera along with me all week and documented all of the things that I made handcrafting wise. I took you along at the start of my project bag that I'm sewing at the moment. I am telling you about some progress I made with my knitting, showing you some finished objects, and also one knitting fail that I had in the last week. And then there's just some like nice clips from knitting at the cafe and just things that I thought were worthy of putting in this vlog from last week. So without further ado, let's get into the video. I hope that you enjoy all of these projects as much as I enjoyed making them, and if you want to, then subscribe to my channel. Today I'm making a project bag for my knitting, and I saw this pattern online. It's the Amy bag by Meepy. It's a quilted bag with a tie string on the top to close it. So I have already done all of the cutting for this project. I cut the lining out of this really beautiful linen fabric that I have left over from our bedroom curtains, and then I have this cotton fabric that is a little bit thicker for the main fabric on the outside, and then I quilted this little star that is kind of wonky because I got the seam allowance wrong, but we're still gonna use it. I had some leftover batting from the quilt coat I made, so we're using that as the batting for this quilted project bag that I'm doing. The cutting always takes me so much longer than the actual sewing, so I'm excited to get started now. I already steamed down or ironed down the seams for the top of the bag and cut everything out, so we can now get started on my sewing machine. Just gonna follow the pattern because this is the first time I'm doing this, so I'm not doing any modifications. The pattern gives you a lot of different options to do. I just love making these quilt lines on the fabric. I think it's one of the most satisfying steps of quilting. So this is how far I got today. I assembled the back piece of the quilt and also did the quilting already. And then I assembled the front piece and laid them on top of each other, the batting, the lining, and the actual fabric. But I'm now done, so I'll keep going another day. This week I finished these Lover shorts by Le Pull, and I'm so happy with them. I wore them all day in the garden and they kept me warm enough but not too warm for this really nice spring weather that we had. I made a huge progress on the shorts the day I visited my sister at the cafe she works in. I knitted on them all day and was sitting inside at first, but then in the sun outside, and it was just the most amazing spring day. I have been making these really cute covers for a hot water bottle, and I tried making a longer one for a differently shaped hot water bottle and it shrunk way too much in the wash, so I'm trying to put it in like a blocking bath to stretch it out more, and I'm about to go get it out of there, so I hope that I'll be able to stretch it out so that it becomes an actual fitting cover for these bottles. But I'm not very hopeful, so we'll see. It's in the bath right now. I'm holding the bottle in the shower because it's dripping, but this is now the final result after soaking it and blocking it. I think I'm gonna have to sew on another few centimeters here because I can't stretch it any further than it's stretched right now. So sad. So it's a day later and I'm reporting live from my bathroom. I hung this up overnight to see if it stretches more with gravity. It didn't stretch, so I will definitely have to find a solution on how to make this one longer. I'm thinking about just picking up a couple of stitches like up here and like knitting upwards maybe. That's the plan to solve this, because I can't undo the bottom and then just keep sewing because it's already felted and I wouldn't be able to pick up any stitches at the bottom. So yeah, this is kind of a failed project. I'm so sad. This has happened to me before. I have over felted stuff in the washing machine before. I'll have to find a better way of felting things. This can't keep happening, but I think I can solve this problem. Just not today, maybe another day. It has to still dry, it's still kind of wet. Since it was so warm and sunny on Friday, me and my mom decided to go on a spring walk and also go check out our local yarn shop because we both needed wool for our next projects. We both got gift cards for this store, so we were really excited to pick out the things that we need for our next projects. I chose this Rerum Natura Ulysse wool and some mohair to go with it because I want to make a V-neck sweater out of them, and I just fell in love with this burgundy, really deep red wine color. And then I got one skein of Ito mohair as well to use for my Sophie scarf. I think in total we spent about 1.5 hours in the yarn shop. There's just so many things to see. I also picked out some wooden buttons for a baby project that I'm doing. And my mom is knitting a bag, which she needed some straps for. And of course I carried home all my wool by myself because I was so proud and happy. I really love this sweater. It brings me a lot of joy. But also I bought that new yarn yesterday for the next sweater, and I really would love to also get started on that one, so it motivates me to finish this one finally and kind of really work on it so that I make good progress, so that I can start with my next sweater, which is the V-neck sweater that I forgot the name of right now. But yeah, I think I'm doing good. I'm at my parents' house today and wanted to show you the really cute decoration they have up in their kitchen. We have this old bench that they thrifted to sit on, beautiful and very old red work piece, embroidery piece, and next to it she just has this little bookshelf with such cute vases on it. And it's like really small. If you look at it next to my hand, it's a mini bookshelf, and I love it. I want one like this as well in my home, but I haven't found one thrifting yet. Just wanted to show you that because I really love this kind of setup. So I think I'm gonna end this vlog right here. It has a week's worth of knitting and making in it. I still have a lot of the projects that I started left to finish. I have to finish the red bonnet for my sister before her birthday, which is in 4 days. I have to finish the project bag, and I obviously have to finish the porcelain sweater, but that will take me, I think, a couple more days. And then I also have to think about that hot water bottle, and if I can save it or not, but that's not my priority at the moment, so yeah. I hope you have a really lovely day. I thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more of these, then make sure to comment that down below. I'm just starting out, so I'm not sure what type of videos are best. I don't know, but I had a lot of fun filming this video, and I hope you had some fun watching it. So I will see you in my next video, which will maybe be a podcast video or something else. We'll see what comes to mind. Bye bye.